If you've been appointed as a financial guardian to an adult with incapacity in Scotland, you may be required to complete a management plan. The management plan is your plan for the future. How the adult's finances will be managed, what bills will be paid, and any changes you might need to make. A completed management plan form should be sent to the Office of the Public Guardian for Scotland, who are responsible for supervising all financial guardians. In this video, we'll explain how to complete the management plan form. On the first page of the management plan form, enter the reference number for the guardianship. You'll find this on any of the letters we've sent you. In the date of appointment field, enter the date you were appointed as guardian. You'll find this on our letters and also on your certificate of appointment. Enter the details of the adult you act as guardian for, and your details as guardian. If there are several guardians, you can add their details over the page. You can also tick the boxes to confirm which guardian should be the primary point of contact, the first person the Office of the Public Guardian should contact in the future. This section of the form allows you to work out what the adult's expenses will be over the next year. The column on the left are typical expenses, but they're only provided as a guide. Feel free to score out or overwrite any of these examples. For each type of expense, enter the amount that's paid and how often it's paid, then use this to calculate how much will be spent in a year. The figures here can only really be estimates, but it should allow you to compare the adult's likely expenses to their likely income and any savings. If the adult owns any property which you'll be managing as guardian, let us know here what you plan to do with the property. It might be that the adult or family members are still living there. Maybe you have plans to sell or rent out the property. Just provide a brief explanation of what you're planning at the moment. Just as the previous section of the form was about your plans for any property the adult owns, this section is about your plans for any bank accounts or investments. Maybe you plan to leave accounts as they are, or you're planning to reorganise things. Write a brief explanation of what you're planning at the moment. If the adult has savings of £100,000 or more, guardians are expected to obtain independent financial advice. The financial advisor should give their advice in writing, and a copy of that advice should be sent to the public guardian along with the completed management plan form. If there's more than £100,000 in savings, but there's a good reason why financial advice hasn't been obtained, just let us know. If you're managing a larger estate on behalf of an adult with incapacity, you may want to take steps around tax planning. Any planning must, of course, be in line with the relevant tax laws and guidelines, and this is perhaps something that a financial advisor can assist with. If you have any tax planning proposals, let us know in this section. Here you can set out any gifts that you plan to give on the adult's behalf. It's generally acceptable to give small gifts, maybe in keeping with gifts that the adult themselves gave in the past. This part of the form could be used to provide information on one-off gifts or on recurring gifts for things like Christmas and birthdays. If you want to arrange a larger or more expensive gift, this should be discussed with the Office of the Public Guardian before any payments are made. In section 6 of the form, provide any other information that you think the Office of the Public Guardian should know at this stage. And in section 7, provide information on how often you see or plan to see the adult, and anyone close to the adult who might be involved in making decisions about their care. Guardians are expected to meet with the adult they act as guardian for and other interested parties at least once every 6 months. The management plan should be signed and dated by all financial guardians and sent to the Office of the Public Guardian to be reviewed.